Hello, welcome. Woohoo, we're here. Just getting started, and if you're just joining us, feel free to post something in our event page and let us know that you're here. We want to hear from you. And welcome, welcome. I am Marina Orms. I'm just super excited to be here with you. This is my first time really using this technology, but it seems to be so far so good. So post if you're here and let me know if you can see. I'm super excited. This is my book that just got released, and you can see it has a not for resale sticker across the front because it is the proof copy. So I haven't gotten my real copy yet in the mail, but and we had a little delay with the holidays and some shipping of the book. So if you ordered it, it's coming. Don't worry, it will be here soon, and you're gonna love it. I'm just super excited about this book because it really, what it does is it gives you your first taste of a very, very exciting world, which is one that very few people know about, and it is one of the most powerful tools that I know of for helping you understand yourself, helping you make choices that help support you, that help you step into your wellness, that help you step into your purpose, that help you feel really good and excited about your life and what you're doing, that help you deal with challenges, all those things that frustrate us and get to us on a day-to-day basis. You can take those things, understand where they're coming from, and leverage them to have a better understanding of what they are, but also how they are designed to actually help you get to where you want to be. And so this is just the very tip of the iceberg. And we're going to get into it here, and this is our official kickoff call for the Astrology Jetpack, 10 Planets to Accelerate Your Vision for 2019. And so what we're going to be doing in this free training series that I'm offering, so invite your friends, is we're going to be breaking down some of the components of the book that will help you get your own peek into this world, see how it applies to you, see what you can do with it, see what it can do for you, and how that is going to help you in 2019 to step into your full potential, which, as we all know, the world desperately needs right now. So we need all of us, the world needs all of us to do our thing. So that's the good news, is you don't have to do you don't have to solve all the problems, but you do have to offer your gifts, what it is that you have that's unique, what you love doing, happens to coincide with exactly what the world needs you to do. And so that's the beauty of this whole system, is that what helps you step into your wellness is also what the world needs you to be, and how you can make your greatest contribution to solving the problems that we face. On all levels, we're all called to contribute in different ways, and so it's all about what is the right way for you and what is serving your own highest good, feeding your soul, and helping you learn the lessons and get the joy and wonder and amazement that you're here to experience. So welcome, welcome. I hope that everybody is finding our live event. I'm seeing some people posting on the welcome post that they're not seeing the live video. So maybe Katie, maybe you can help them find us. I'm not really sure because I am looking on my phone, and of course I see myself, but I don't see the event on the page. So yeah, so seems like some of you are seeing me. So Katie, maybe you can help people out. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so, and if you are just joining us, do make sure that you have registered you go to the Get Tickets link. Oh, good. Lonnie says, I found you. Yay, I'm glad you're here, Lonnie. I see Dion is here. Welcome, welcome. If you can, if you haven't yet, go to the Get Tickets link on the event page and click that, and that will make sure that you get all the handouts and the reminders and important updates about this training series. It is a series of Facebook Lives I'm going to be doing, so I can't pack it all into one, and I'm really excited to have the time with you to be able to spread it out and take one thing at a time. So we're meeting today. This is our official kickoff call, and it's really, I chose this date on purpose. It's a really potent date. And it is a Capricorn new moon. So later today, in a few hours, is the exact new moon, and the new moon will be in Capricorn. There's also some other planets in Capricorn at this time, so it's heavy, heavy Capricorn energy. And we also have a partial solar eclipse today. So that's really exciting because eclipses are extra potent for manifestation. And as you connect with your purpose and your vision, this is the perfect time to lay the groundwork for what is most important to you, and to be thinking about that, journaling about it, stating it, talking to the universe, telling the universe what it is you really want. Because if you're not doing that, I can guarantee you that if you're not doing it on purpose, it's happening on an unconscious level. And so whatever it is that you're doing in your mind, whether it's conscious or unconscious, that's what the universe hears, and that's what the universe provides you with. So it answers your thoughts. And if you're being conscious and choosing your intentions on purpose, which is what I do with all my clients and in my email newsletters, is I help people to understand how to work with their intentions and the moon cycles. We're going to be talking a little bit more about that in a future session as part of this series. So that's, but today is the Capricorn new moon, so it's a perfect time for us to get started. And I want you to take the time. It's really important to take time to consciously align with what you want. Even if you don't know what it is, if you can feel into it, if you can connect with your body and feel into what is the feeling that you want to have. Is it spaciousness? Is it freedom? Is it abundance? What is it that your soul and body and spirit are needing right now? So connect with that feeling, and as you feel into that, if you have words, write them down, and do that journaling to really take the time to open your mind and connect with what's important to you. The What is My Vision exercise is the handout that we sent today to go with our this session today. So it's the What is My Vision exercise. It's a PDF or a doc that you can download, and it's a 30-minute exercise that will actually walk you through getting clear about what's important to you, and it's really, really helpful for helping you do that process. So make sure that you have that handout, and to get the handouts, you want to make sure that you have signed up on this page at the Get Tickets link. Just put your email in there, and that will make sure that all the handouts are sent to you, and you'll also get reminders for each event. So we're going to meet, today is our kickoff call, and then we're going to meet on Tuesday and Thursday of this week. And then the following week we'll meet on Tuesday and Thursday, and we will have our wrap-up call on Saturday. I think it's the 19th. It's right before the full moon. So we're going to work with this moon cycle consciously together, and we're starting on the new moon, and everything comes to fruition at the full moon. So super excited, and with all this Capricorn energy, it is a time when you experience, or can potentially experience, your limitations, heaviness, responsibility, what it is that challenges you or gets in your way. And so this is important to remember, and this is one of the things that astrology helps us understand, is that you're not stuck there. That is actually the invitation. So when you identify your challenges and the places that feel limiting or frustrating, the more you can actually see that energy as inviting you to get really clear. It's inviting you to find that trust for yourself, to develop your own self-confidence, self-trust, your own authority, finding your own authority. Like, how do you answer this question? What is important to you? How do you solve this problem? What do you need to do that is coming from you and not coming from the people around you? So the Capricorn energies are also helping you to lay that foundation, again, for what's most important for you. This particular Capricorn new moon is going to help you, sorry, I get distracted by the comments, for the whole year. This is really laying the foundation for your year, and that's why it's so important to get clear about what's important to you and what you want to ask for. Because as you lay the Capricorn foundations, Capricorn is all about structure. So it's all about planning and putting in place the foundations of what you want to build, what you want to create, what's important to you. And again, I want to emphasize, you don't have to know 100% what that is. What you do need to do is you need to know inside of yourself that it feels important, and what that feels like, and what kinds of feelings you don't want to experience anymore, and to surround those feelings with love so they can have a chance to transform. The feelings you have, and we all do, we're human, we all have feelings and experiences that feel challenging sometimes. And so as we surround those with a love, and our self-love, love for ourselves, and also our positive intentions for healing and transformation, we create the space that opens us up to new possibility. And that's how it works, is that with the new moon, when we set our intentions, we're opening space to invite in unconsidered possibilities that support us in launching forward into the life that we're here to live, the life of meaning and purpose that really brings joy and connection and abundance and freedom to our lives. So that's why this Capricorn new moon and solar eclipse is so important. It's really laying the foundations and the groundwork for the year. Again, don't let that pressure it's not, it's okay if you're not perfect. It's really about being positive and aligning with yourself from that place of your positive intentions. Yay! So I'm seeing some more people here. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry if I can't read the comments as I go. I'm trying to focus on what I want to say. So I will definitely be looking at your comments afterward and respond there. And we've got some good Astrology Heals team members there helping us out, answering your questions. Awesome. So I'm hoping that everybody has got the What is My Vision exercise, and hopefully some of you have had a chance to do it already. If you haven't, today is a perfect day. Tomorrow is also a perfect day, whenever you do it is the perfect day. So do that exercise. It will really, really help you get clear about what's important to you, what you want to align with. And as I mentioned, we have this whole training coming up. It's all going to be based on the content in my new book. And so we're, just going to be able really to squeeze in the tip of the iceberg in our time together. And so I'm excited to give you a peek into this fascinating world. I think it's going to blow your mind. It constantly blows mine. So, that tells you something after 25 years of studying these techniques and this modality. It still blows my mind regularly. So I love it, love it. And if you're like me, you're going to want more. You're going to be hooked. And what we're going to cover here is just not going to be enough. So I'm definitely going to be letting you know later on in this series more ways that you can work with me if you're interested in pursuing that, and just more ways to continue working with these energies. So let's get into what we're doing. So what is Astrology Heals? What is the Orm's method of transformational astrology? My method really brings together astrology, which is fascinating enough. I mean, there really aren't, as far as I'm concerned, there really are not enough astrological practitioners in the world. I think we should have as many professionally trained, self-aware astrological practitioners as we have doctors. Doctors are really only addressing the physical side of your body and its healing needs and your symptoms. And what astrologers do, I want to make a disclaimer here, certainly not all astrologers approach it this way, but in the way that I do, and there are many really wonderful astrologers out there, which is that we help you understand yourself. We help you see the whole picture. We help you understand how the different parts of you are connected, why things work in certain ways, why they don't work as well in other ways, and why all of that is here to serve you, why all of it is part of your ultimate joy and purpose in being here and being alive, and how it connects you with that. And just to remember that everything that's happening to you is not a problem. It's all an invitation. And so when we're waiting for good things to happen to us, we're kind of forgetting that we're at the source. We really have the options available to us in every given moment for tapping into a shift in our feelings, a shift in our thoughts, a shift in what we see as our options. This is something we can access in any given moment. So no matter where we are. So that's what the Orm's method of transformational astrology does. It is based in a holistic perspective. And so what does holistic mean? I am a former holistic nurse, and so as holistic nurses, we really do focus on this bigger picture. And so holistic means interconnectedness. It means that we are all parts of a whole, and that we are a whole and we have parts, and that every system from single-celled organisms up to galaxies have parts, and they have also a unity of how they operate together as a whole. So holistic means interconnectedness. It means balance. It means finding the balance between those parts and how one part can affect other parts of the whole. And so for example, when you are when you go to the doctor or something happens and you're in the hospital and you're being treated for your, the label that's put on you for what it is that is wrong with you, right? That's how our medical system approaches things. What's wrong? What's it called? What do we do about it? It's very mechanical, and it's only addressing one part of you. So it's not addressing what that means in the bigger picture of your life context. What it means for you, who you are, how it impacts your past, your future, how you view the present. It doesn't address your spiritual needs. So there are just so many different parts that when you have a better sense of balance, where you can address not only the physical symptoms and the specific diagnosis, but you're also addressing the whole person, the whole self. That is holistic. So it's interconnectedness, it's balance, it's dealing with the whole, not the individual parts. It's recognizing the impact of the balance of those parts, and it's connection, it's the sense of a bigger purpose, what it is we're here to do. It's a feeling of meaning. Holistic also has to do with presence. It has to do with, are you just a checkbox on somebody's clipboard? Or is somebody sitting down with you, looking you in the eye and asking you how you're doing and what you need? That is holistic. And I'm trying to read my notes and my computer keeps popping off here, which is annoying. So that's what holistic is. We could have a couple hours on just that, but just to scratch the surface here. So being holistically minded is really important. It's important to our bodies and the healing of ourselves. It's also obviously very important to our environment. We can't isolate. When we go after a insect pest, what's the impact? How does that impact other species? How does that impact all kinds of things, right? We're seeing the impact that we have as a whole when we address things as mechanistic and only one part. So being holistic is super important. And that's what I love about astrology. It's actually a system that addresses us as holistic beings. And so it addresses the physical side of us. It addresses, what might be our health issues or what might be our life issues, but it actually puts those in an astrology chart. Anything physical that shows up is not separate. It's part of the whole. So when you look at an astrology chart, you're looking at what might be the issues or challenges, but you're also seeing what purpose do those issues or challenges serve. What is the bigger picture of meaning and purpose for this individual? What is it they're learning how to do? What are going to be their best tools for how to get there, for how to embrace those challenges and grow through them to really be at a point where you're just so grateful for your challenges because of everything they've brought you. So that's what astrology can help us do. It just helps us go way beyond our perception of ourselves as some sort of victim of our circumstances, and it helps us come back to that feeling of empowerment, of choice, of infinite possibility. So this is what the Orms method is about. So with the Orms method of transformational astrology, we bring together 3 cornerstones. The first one is whole self-wellness. So we talked about that, how the different parts of ourselves all impact our perception of wellness and feeling good and happy. The second cornerstone is aligned manifestation. So what that means is that when we're in alignment with what we choose, what's important to us, our own higher possibilities, higher potential, when we're in alignment with that, we can create the future we want. And we can really step into those intentions that we set for ourselves and how to do that. And so aligned manifestation is very much a part of how the Orms method works. And then finally, we bring all of these together with what I call the astrology of potential. And so the astrology of potential is not just looking at your chart to see how you're wired. I mean, that's all great. But it's also showing how in absolutely every different part of your chart, you have many, many, many parts of your chart. Some that you'll learn here and some that is just too much for us to get to. But each part, whether we're going to get to it or not, each part has potential within it. And so each thing that is in the chart that is you shows what it is you're learning, how you're growing in that area, what your opportunities are, how to take advantage of them, what's going to serve you best personally. It's just so powerful when you recognize how much support your astrology chart provides for you. So, that's the basics. We've got the whole self wellness, the aligned manifestation, and the astrology of potential. Those are the 3 components of the ORMS method. This is the book. You can order it on Amazon. You can also order it at astrologyheals.com. And I think there's actually just a link to Amazon, the Amazon order link there. And then with the book, what I want to invite you, if it's something you're interested in pursuing for yourself, we provide at Astrology Heals a natal report for you. So you can read the book and it tells you about Mercury, Venus, Mars, what all your parts are, but it won't tell you what they are for you. And so that's what your natal report will do. If you order it from us, it's $27, and we hand create them. We're not we're not making money on these. We just want to provide them as a tool for you, so that you have the information from your chart. So when you order a chart, it's, for most people who don't know, astrology is gibberish, right? It's a bunch of symbols. They don't mean anything to you. So what we do with the natal report is we spell it out for you in English. This is what's in your chart. This is what it means. Here are, as I said, each of the possibilities, each of the lower and higher possibilities for each part. And so that's what we're going to be talking about on our next training session, which will be on Tuesday, is we're going to be talking about the 10 planets and what each of those mean, what part of you they represent, how each one shows a path of manifestation and higher potential for you. And so you can order that natal report to find out what each planet is for you. And that's also available at astrologyheals.com. So, I think I mentioned upcoming, so we have on Tuesday, all of our sessions are going to be at noon Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern. So I'm sorry if there was some confusion on the event page. It does say 3 o'clock, and that is Eastern time. So if you're in Pacific time, you want to make sure that you convert that to noon Pacific. Of course, convert it to wherever you are in your time zone. So on Tuesday, we're going to be talking about the 10 planets and the soul lessons of the astrological signs. So you want to make sure that you sign up for your ticket, and that will, get your ticket on the event page. That will get you the handout that you'll need for that event. And then on Thursday, we're going to be starting with the soul-based action plan. So start with your What is My Vision worksheet. If you haven't done that yet, make sure you do that at least before Thursday. The sooner the better to align with that Capricorn new moon energy, but at least before Thursday, because on Thursday we're going to start working on your very own soul-based action plan, and so you'll want to be clear about what's important to you when we start that. And then, so that's Thursday, January 10th. And then on Tuesday, January 15th, we're going to do Soul-Based Action Plan Part 2. And that is about how working with moon cycles supports you in manifesting your soul-based action plan. So super exciting. And then we'll wrap, let's see, then I think, before we wrap up, we have on Thursday, January 17th, we have the lunar nodes. And if you've never heard any of my presentations on the lunar nodes, you're in for a real treat. And even if you have, you're going to love hearing it again, because we always take things in at deeper levels. The lunar nodes are just really, really, really powerful parts of our chart that are the key to stepping into a deeper meaning and purpose of our lives. So you're going to love that. That's Thursday, January 17th. And then on Saturday, January 19th, we'll have our wrap-up call and shifting into your brilliant life. So I'm super excited, and I am happy to take questions. If any of you have worked with me before, you know that I love questions because it gets me thinking and talking, and I just have so much to share. So what I'm not sure here is I see some comments. That might be the best way. I don't see the comments that have gone by already. So if you have a question, maybe share it now, and I will read the comments. Okay, so Kelly's asking, what if we can't make the time on Tuesday? So the plan is that when I finish speaking to you here on this live video, we'll click the link that makes it a recording on the event page. So yeah, so just check back here on the event page, and we should have all of the recordings if I push the buttons right. So send me good energy for button pushing. And we'll have all those videos recorded for you, and they'll all be in that same one place, the event page. So that's also going to be our community for the next couple of weeks. So so be sure to, post your questions in there. I'll be checking them hopefully every day, and engage with the community there. It's a great way to share, what you're discovering about your vision, and get support for any places you're getting stuck. So that's what we're here for. That's what we're doing this next couple of weeks here, and I'm just super excited. I know there are some of my longtime supporters and fans and clients are here, and I'm just so excited to connect with all of you, and thank you for being here, and thank you for anybody who's new and just hearing this for the first time. If you like what you're hearing, I just really want to encourage you to invite your friends. This recording will be available, so have them just come check it out. There's really there's no fee to attend, and if they really don't want to register, they don't have to. They can just watch the video. Of course, we encourage you to register so you get all the handouts, but yeah, this is we're really on the brink of a new paradigm, and this information, this astrological wisdom, when it's used right, I mean, there's certainly ways that astrology has been and can be used in a way that's not empowering, but you have to know who your astrologer is, and make sure that it's in alignment with you and the energy feels right. But I'm just super excited about what I'm doing, and I've dedicated my life to learning this material in depth, applying it in my own life, written 2 books, and just have so much depth that I've gotten from it and that I love to share. So, and Dion says, such a powerful and effective process, been using for over 6 years. Marina's method is brilliant. Thank you, Dion. Dion has been just super awesome to work with, and she, like many of you, I know she just really embraces the information and values it, and uses it to support her in taking responsibility for her own life, which is really what it's all about. And Anna says, we get to enhance our access to the new paradigm together with the support of Marina's insight to our astrological selves. I love it. Yay, so glad you're here, Anna. Yay. Very, very cool. All right, well, I know that it can be a lot to land and a lot to absorb, so definitely as you're sitting with this, if you think of anything, go ahead and post it, and I will be, like I said, checking in on that event page, and we have 5 more sessions coming up ahead of us, so if you think of questions, bring them, and I'm happy to address whatever's coming up, and help you understand, because sometimes it takes hearing things a few times. Awesome. Brilliant. Well, thank you, thank you. I think I will wrap it up there. Thank you for everyone who shared. Thank you for everyone who showed up, and just really appreciate all of you. Oh, thank you, Donna. Marina's books have really helped me with moving clarity into action. Olani says, might you have a way to describe in your way alignment? Ooh, good question. I love Lonnie's questions. So yes, alignment means that you're choosing on purpose where you want to be. So where you want to be with your thoughts, your feelings, the results, the circumstances that are having in your life. So when we as human beings, we have those moments where we're frustrated, or we're feeling like a situation is happening to us, or maybe it's an argument with somebody, or something that's happening that we have no control over. We have a choice in what we align with. So in alignment, we can choose to dig in with the frustration, with the feeling of I don't have any power in this situation, or we can take that deep breath and actually ask ourselves, what do I want to align with here? And if what I want to align with is a shift, or clarity, or a different way of doing this, or maybe a path through this situation that feels less frustrating. So that's where we're choosing our intentions. And then by even just having that thought, maybe there's another way of looking at this, that act is aligning with a different possibility. So it's really about taking a step back to ask yourself, what do I want to be choosing in this situation? So that's kind of a nutshell version, but really, really good question. Thank you, and thank you, everyone. Awesome. Yes, more to come, so jot down your questions, and we'll take them up in our next sessions. See you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye.